Guess who got brands talking? Brandlive.co.za.
You have the power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. That's a quote by Marcus Aurelius. Good morning and welcome to the Midweek Motivation. My name is Keenan Paulson, and I'm here with you every Wednesday from 10 o'clock on brandlive.co.za. Man, I've got a show planned for you today. Today's show is entitled No More Excuses. Open up the trash can, take every excuse you can find and dump it, man. Dump it, because that's the way the winners go. I believe that it's impossible to have an excuse and a result. You've got to choose one of them. And I'm so sad that some people are choosing excuses. Guys, you don't have to choose excuses. That's what the show is all about today. Today is really a call to awaken to the power that you have inside of you. Stop giving your power over to outside forces and circumstances. Realize that the only person who has the power to change you is sitting right there in your chair. If you're driving, if you're sitting at the desk, if you're at home, I don't know where you are right now, but the only person that can change you is you. No mentor, no teacher can do the work for you. Only you can. And you know what really makes it powerful for me is you're the one who decides to think the thoughts that you think. There's no one that can think those thoughts for you. No one wakes you up in the morning and gives you a list of thoughts to think. That's all up to you. If you're a blamer, stop blaming people. Start taking responsibility for where you are and for what you've done and for what you're about to do. If you want to move the needle on your success, dump your excuses. So coming up today, I promised you guys a poem by George Carver Washington. I've also got Jacqueline Hare Sunshine Tour Professional, and such an inspiration to me. I've been chatting to him for about 30 minutes just before we got Goodeen Baby interviewing Jacqueline Hare. Jacqueline, I hope you're ready for Goodeen Baby. He's quite something. And then we've got our topic of discussion, of course, ditch your excuses. We'll get into that poem right after this break. It's the Midweek Motivation here on brandlive.co.za.
You're listening to brandlive.co.za.
String life iron fingers, no?
Harnessing the power of talk radio. brandlive.co.za.
This is a poem by George Washington Carver, and he's a famous inventor. He's famous for making everything from the peanut. All his products were invented from the peanut. This is a poem entitled Equipment. Figure it out for yourself, my lad. You've all that the greatest of men have had. 2 arms, 2 hands, 2 legs, 2 eyes, and a brain to use if you would be wise. With this equipment, they all began. So start for the top and say, I can. Look them over, the wise and the great. They take their food from a common plate. And similar knives and forks they use. With similar laces they tie their shoes. The world considers them brave and smart, but you've had all they had when they made their start. You can triumph and come to skill. You can be great only if you will. You're all equipped for what fight you choose. You have legs and arms and a brain to use. And the man who has to rise, great deeds to do, began his life with no more than you. You are the handicap you must face. You are the one who must choose your place. You must say where you want to go, how much you will study the truth to know. God has equipped you for life, but He lets you decide what you want to be. Final stanza says, courage must come from the soul within. The man must furnish the will to win. So figure it out for yourself, my lad. You were born with all that the great have had. With your equipment, they all began. Get hold of yourself and say, I can. That poem was Equipment by George Washington Carver. Such an inspirational poem for me. Man, when we think about everything that we'd like to accomplish, we have everything that we need on the inside of us. We've got every single resource we need right within us. All the relationships you need, they're one phone call away. All the love you need is right in your heart right now. All the inspiration you need, all the motivation you need, all the passion you need is inside of you right now. When we realize that we've got everything we need, you can take that first step, that bold step. They say the first step is the hardest. Well, you've got everything you need to take that first step. The rest of the way will be unraveled as you go. So go in faith and go with hope. Coming up next, we got our book review, and it's called Mindsets from Carol Dweck. This book literally changed the way I think about life and how I approach just about everything that I do. So that's coming up next. Book review, Mindsets by Carol Dweck.
Have you ever thought about the power of social media? Social media has the power to make your business grow. Grow! Yeah. Why don't you let us manage your social media? Because our business is to see your business grow. Visit us at www.beastdownmedia.co.za.
Welcome back to brandlive.co.za. This is the Morning Motivation. I'm Keenan Paulson. You can follow me on Facebook, Keenan Paulson, just very simple, K-E-E-N-A-N. My surname is spelled P-A-U-L-S-E-N. Or you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Keenan_Paulson. This is our book review segment right now. I've got 30 minutes to do the midweek motivation. Excuse me, I almost said morning motivation because it is morning, but it's midweek. And I'm doing a book review on a book called Mindset by Dr. Carol Dweck. And the secondary title says How You Can Fulfill Your Potential. And this is for business people, for parents, for schools, and for relationships. Man, they say this is essential reading for anyone with aspirations, and that was Matthew Seed, the author of Bounce. Dr. Carol Dweck studied a group of children, and she gave a couple of them puzzles, and she said to them, well, you guys try these puzzles, and many of the children excelled. She then said, okay, well, the puzzles are going to get a little bit harder. Who wants to try them? And there were a group of kids who said, no, we want to stick with the easy puzzles. And there were a group of kids that said, now give us the harder puzzles. And this, strangely enough, puzzled Dr. Carol Dweck. She then found out that the kids who shied away from the difficult tasks had the belief that intelligence or the ability to build a puzzle was stagnant. It would never change. Their ability to build a puzzle was at X, and it would never change over time. And the kids who attempted the difficult puzzle, they had the attitude of mind that, man, if I attempt this difficult puzzle, I'm only going to improve at puzzle building. So let me try it. If I fail, I fail, but at least I'm going to learn something. And this is the book Mindset. That's what it's all about. It's all about developing grit within you, within your kids, within your staff members, within your team. And grit is that quality that just allows us to go forth and try difficult tasks. Even attempting them requires grit. And it holds the mindset that we develop from the things we do. We develop from the tasks we engage in. We develop from adversity. We develop from difficult times. Man, listen to that mindset right there. There is absolutely no excuse for you to attempt the dream that's in your heart. If you want to be anything, I mean, you could think about anything that you'd like to be. There's no reason why you shouldn't attempt it. Because if you have grit, the difficult tasks actually build you. And so I want to encourage you guys to get the book Mindset by Dr. Carol S. Dweck. We're going into our interview with Sunshine Tour professional Jacqueline Hess up next. I don't see Goodine Baby anywhere here. I'm sure, this guy, he's the number one celebrity. And so, man, maybe he's fashionably late. Let's see where Goodine Baby is. I'm sure he's in the vicinity, but fashionably late. Right after this, our interview with Sunshine Tour professional Jacqueline Hess.
You're listening to brandlive.co.za. an industry first in the world of internet radio. Not only are we an internet radio station, we're an internet radio platform for your brand. So why not expose your brand to potentially thousands of listeners and improve your customer relationships and brand equity with podcasts and live broadcasts? Be sure to check brandlive.co.za for more information. brandlive.co.za, harnessing the power of internet radio.
Right, welcome back to the Midweek Motivation here on brandlive.co.za. Keenan, baby, walked into the studio. Keenan, what's happening, brother?
Hey, baby, what's happening? I'm the number one celebrity. I heard you talking about me, man. Let me just, I know we've got a guest here and everything, okay, but let me just tell everybody. Keenan, you don't talk about me, my brother, okay? I'm a number one celebrity. I've got bouncers. They will come for you, my man. They will come for you. This is my part of my show. I'm always on time, baby. My name is Keenan.
Okay, Keenan, over to you, man. Take the show. I'm actually going to get a cup of coffee. You and Jacqueline can have the mics.
Okay. What's happening, everybody? My name is Keenan, baby. I'm here with Sunshine Top Professional Jacqueline Hess. Jacqueline, before we get into it, man, there's this quotation from Benjamin Franklin. He says, "He that is good for making excuses is seldom good for anything else." We're just going to welcome Jacqueline Hess to the studio. Welcome, Jacqueline.
Hi, thank you for having me.
All right. Listen to the people, baby. Listen to the people. They're clapping for you. Okay, Jacqueline. Okay, people, quiet down there. You see, these people, they listen to me. My man, what brings you to this city? I mean, you're from the Western Cape. You come to Joburg for mine dumps. What are you doing in this city, brother?
I'm here for business. I'm at the Gary Player. I'm part of the Gary Player class of 2017, part of the Sunshine Tour initiative to develop young and upcoming professional golfers. But I see myself as one of the best players out there.
Yeah, baby. You gotta speak it, man. You gotta speak it. I believe, man. Look, I didn't start off as the number one celebrity. I had to say, I'm number one celebrity. And then what happened? Brand Live called me, Keenan called me, said, baby, you gotta be on the show. And now I'm number one celebrity. So if you say, baby, I'm the one of the best players on the golf tour, that's what we're gonna believe with you, my brother. Jacqueline, you know they say, Akiri, when a seed, you plant a seed in the ground, it's got to push through the dirt before it gets to the surface. Nah? Now, tell me, my man, what kind of adversity did you push through as a seed to get to where you are? And why don't you also, at the end of that, tell us where you are? Because you've done some amazing things this year, my brother. I want you to take the center stage.
Yeah, I think the first step for me in my adversity was when my father died when I was 12. That's the first big thing that I had to deal with. I had to become a man.
Wow, man.
That's
huge.
This year, the first thing as a professional golfer, you need funding to travel, to pay your caddy. I have a Jacqueline Hess Invitational where 250 people play in.
Wait, you got your own golf tournament, baby?
Yes,
man, that's big, baby. You are like a celebrity.
I'm not close to you. One day I will be there. But I have an invitational. But that's one of the biggest challenges for professional golfers, to get funding, like any business.
Yeah.
Especially when you're still in the early stages of your career. This is only my 5th season as a professional golfer, and this year I got my first win.
Yeah, man.
So and also not playing to your full potential. That's a real adversity. Because you know you have it inside of you. So to get the win, it means so much. And to see a result, but I really believe in the process. You have to go through the bad stuff to get to the good stuff at the end.
You gotta push through the dirt before you get to the light, man.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what any young professional, young businessman, young lady, young sports person, just get through that first period. 5 years, 10 years, doesn't matter. Your reward will come.
Man, that's inspirational, Jacqueline. Thank you so much, man. So now let me tell you something, baby. I'm not the best looking guy, okay? I don't look like Tyrese. We all know, okay? But I'm still number one celebrity. Doesn't change that I'm the number one celebrity. I don't look like Bonang, but I'm number one celebrity. Brother, what is your winning edge?
I think my winning edge is my mindset.
Mindset. Talk to me, baby.
I have an unbelievable mindset.
Yes.
For the people that don't know, I'm from Robertson.
Robertson, where's that, my man?
It's a small town in in the Western Cape.
Western Cape, okay.
Where they produce some of the best wine in the world. So my mindset to come to Joburg, to come to the Sunshine Tour and believe that I will be the number one player in a couple of years. At the moment, I'm 78 on the order of merit in South Africa.
Man, that's great.
So it actually means in Africa because Sunshine Tour is the...
That's right. It's the biggest tour
it's the highest level
Africa.
of golf in Africa. So for me, that's my next goal. Number one. I'm coming from the number one spot.
Man, Tiger Woods said, number two is only the first loser.
Yeah,
there's only one winner, baby.
There's only one winner. But to come from Robertson, you need to have a different mindset. And I believe I have the right mindset to get all the reward or success. But you have to get yourself a process where you certain steps to get to your reward. And I believe it's just the right mindset. Believe in yourself. I believe in myself, guys. I'm the best putter in the world.
Man, I don't know if you guys can feel the energy, but this guy looked me straight in the eye, man. He didn't even flinch one bit when he said that. He looked me straight in the eye. He said, I'm the best putter in the world. Jacqueline, do you always have these positive thoughts, or do you get negative thoughts, and how do you deal with them? I mean, especially when you're doing your thing, when you greens, you're trying to putt. What's happening now, guys? Someone is trying to sing on the show. Wait. When you're on the greens and you're putting, and you've got a negative thought, how do you overcome this? Or you've got a bad feeling, how do you overcome this?
Yeah, there will always be bad stuff coming into your mind. Like when I played Observatory, where I got my first win. After becoming I was in the lead. Now I had to deal with being in the lead. It's like you, the number one celeb.
People are trying to catch me.
So
there's pressure.
Like all I did is I calmed myself down. And told myself, you can do this, boy.
Yes.
And then another tool is breathing.
Yes.
You have to take some deep breaths.
Baby,
and then in the morning you listen to your motivational mixtapes or you read your book.
Okay.
I have the one.
You've got what book?
I have How to Win Before You Win.
How to Win Before You Begin. You've got that book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Keenan, if you are listening, my brother, this guy's reading your books, my man.
I was lucky to meet Keenan. He also played golf. And I think he's one of the best mental coaches out there.
Man, that guy's on another level, baby.
Yeah, so the guys, you either have to get a mixtape or book or meet a person.
Something to keep you going.
Just to get yourself going in the right direction. I believe I'm going in the right direction to get a win on any stage. For the guys that don't know, I'm the number one player on the Big Easy Tour.
Yes, baby.
So
you're the best.
The best of the best.
Hey.
And I'm becoming the best on the Sunshine Tour.
Man, we believe with you, Jacqueline. What's your greatest character strength, man? Your greatest character strength on off the golf course doesn't mean what you're doing, even with you with the ladies. What's your greatest strength?
I think it goes back to my mindset. And then being honest.
Okay. Talk to me about being honest. Honest with yourself, honest with others.
Yeah, honest with myself, honest with the business people that I meet, with my girlfriend. I do have a girlfriend. It's like and values is important. Especially when you're playing golf. I had to call a penalty on myself, and I got disqualified. And I thought, and I was playing well, so I told myself, Jacqueline, you will get your reward at the end of the day. It's either you take this shortcut and you cheat, or you be honest, and in the future you have a good reputation.
Okay. Okay, wait. I need. Whoa. So in golf, there's no umpire, there's no referee with a whistle running there saying, "Hey, my man, you're offside. Come back." Yeah. You call it on yourself.
Yeah, it's on yourself. You have to be honest. It's a game of values. And I think for the business people out there, if you have good values, you're gonna make it. Values like respect, honesty, integrity, responsibility, confidence is also up there.
Yeah, you don't lack that, my brother.
But you need it. The world today. You need to be able to step up to someone and say, I'm Jacquin. I'm the best player. Or the next best player.
Yes.
And you're gonna have to believe in yourself. That's it.
Okay, so we're talking about excuses, Jacquin.
There's no excuse. Not today, especially with the social media stuff that's going on, the digital world. There's no excuse. I can be in contact with someone that's in the States, in Europe. I have sponsors from Europe. So I contact them on a daily basis. Man. There's no excuse. They can see whatever I'm doing in South Africa because I post a lot on Instagram and Twitter. And I encourage business people to do more of that.
Talk to me. Tell me, what is your Instagram and your Twitter and all? How can people get in touch with you?
Yeah, it's very easy. Jacquin S, capital J, capital H.
Jacquin Hess.
Yeah, very easy on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter.
Yes.
I'm the most active professional golfer on Twitter.
Yeah, the guys are not really active in terms of golf, right?
Yeah, but it's because they don't see the value that you can get from it.
Okay.
The same with any business. You can get so much value from being active on social media because the first thing I do in the morning, I go to my phone, I check what's happening in the world.
That's right.
So if I want to check what's happening in the world, I want to see this number one celeb. I follow the number one celeb.
Yeah, man.
Guys, go follow the number one celeb.
Yeah, good deed, baby, on Instagram, baby. Follow me. Okay, Jacquin, our interview time has come to an end, my man. But before we go, every single guest has to do this. Don't get shy, okay? I can see you're a confident guy. Guys, for those of you who maybe you haven't seen the pictures on brandlife.co.za or you haven't seen on Twitter, this guy's wearing purple and black. Purple is like a royal color. It's like a royalty. Jacquin, what is that song, that motivational song that gets you going? I need you to sing it for everybody on Brand Life here on the Midweek Motivation. Give us a verse. Come on, baby.
I think it's R. Kelly.
You can't sing R. Kelly?
I think the world's greatest.
Okay, go for it, my brother.
I don't know the words, so you need to help me there.
Okay.
I'm the
star up in the sky.
Yes.
No, sing. You
come
must
on.
sing.
You need to help me there.
You need to sing for Goodin, baby.
I'm that star up in the sky. I'm that mountain peak up high.
Woo.
Yeah, I made it.
Come on. Hey,
I'm the world's greatest. I'm that little bit of hope when my back's against the rope. Yeah, I made it. Yeah. I'm the world's greatest.
Yeah, baby. Jacquin here, Sunshine Tour Professional here on brandinglive.co.za. Thank you for the interview, Jacquin. Absolutely great to have you in studio. We look forward to all your success, especially the number one golfer here in South Africa. And then we take over the world, baby.
Thank you for having me.
Let's go to ad break. Where's this Keenan guy?
brandlive.co.za.
Have you ever thought about the power of social media? Social media has the power to make your business grow. Grow! Yeah. Why don't you let us manage your social media? Because our business is to see your business grow. Visit us at www.bstylemedia.co.za.
And that's like 2 R. Kelly songs in a row. Wow. Today the topic is all about ditching your excuses. O.J. Simpson says, the day you take complete responsibility for yourself is the day you stop making any excuses. That's the day you start to the top. Man, if we were to take any top achiever from any industry in the world, we may find strong work ethic, we may find discipline, tenacity, people skills, and a whole host of other admirable qualities. But what we will not find are an endless list of excuses. Top achievers, high performance, and industry leaders across the globe have the ability to ignore excuses and just get the job done with the focus that resists all possible or even probable reasons for failure. The ability to completely shut out all excuses for not delivering the desired results gives them the unmistakable winning edge. I mean, we spoke to Jacqueline, and Jacqueline was saying that his winning edge is his mindset. And I bet a part of that mindset is the ability to just drop every single excuse. I mean, if he asked himself, why should I not win this tournament? He can't come up with an answer because there is just no excuse. So I've got 3 ideas I'd like to share with you here today on the Midweek Motivation. Number 1, what level of performance do I expect from myself? I love to just ask myself questions. When you ask your brain questions, you force it to come up with an answer. When you give it an excuse, well, then there's no need for your brain to look for any other reasons. But when you ask it a question, it goes out and it looks for an answer. So the first question I have is, what level of performance do I expect from myself? See, because personal leadership and peak performance go hand in hand. All top performers take personal responsibility for their actions, their results, and their habits, both physical and mental. This points directly to the expectation they have of themselves. And today, I just like to leave you guys with the following contemplations. Do you expect peak performance, or are you happy with the bare minimum from yourself? What are you satisfied with? Is there possibly another level of mastery that you could access? Let me go through that again. What kind of level of performance do you expect from yourself? Are you happy with the bare minimum, or do you expect peak performance? What are you satisfied with? And is there possibly another level of mastery that you could access? Wayne Dyer said, if you have passion, there's no need for excuses because enthusiasm will trump any negative reasoning you might come up with. Enthusiasm makes excuses a non-issue. Second thought I have for you is, what story am I telling myself? You see, we've got constant chatter going on in our conscious minds. It's on all the time. Your brain never switches off. Your conscious mind never stops chattering all day, every day. And much of the mental chatter that we tell ourselves is a story. It's a story of success or it's a story of failure. In your chatter, in your daily chatter, there could be so many excuses. We blame the governments. We blame our parents. We blame our upbringing. We blame the guy next door. We blame the guy at the robot. We blame metro cops. Why were you late this morning? I got stopped in traffic. No, but what if you left earlier? You see, we're telling ourselves a story of an excuse. Why don't we tell ourselves a story of results? So here's the contemplation I have on this point. Ask yourself this honestly and reflectively. What story am I continually telling myself about myself? What am I telling myself about my talents, about my abilities, and about my responsibilities? I mean, we heard it in the interview. The story Jacqueline Hess is telling himself is, I am the best putter in the world. I'm the best player on the Sunshine Tour. That's the story that's playing on repeat in his mind every single day. It's no surprise to me that he's the best best player on the Big Easy Tour this year. No surprise. The story he keeps telling himself. So ask yourself the question, what story do I keep telling myself? All right. Lastly, the point I have for you is that lotto winners are not winners at all. How about that? Lotto winners are not winners at all. The reason I say this is because even though winning large sums of money is great, true peak performance is not a matter of chance. It's not an accident that Jacqueline was the top performer. It's not an accident that you in your company, if you're the top salesperson, it's not an accident that you're the top salesperson or you're the top achiever or you're the top performer. It's not an accident because lotto winners are not real winners. True peak performance is not a matter of chance. It's always a predictable result that's achieved by dedicated and intentional action that over time harnesses or hardens into habits. Winning habits are the building blocks for peak performances. So this is the reflection that I have for you concerning this point. Are we intentional about reaching peak performance, or do we hope to stumble upon it? Do you wake up in the morning and go to your job and hope to be the best? Or do you wake up and say, man, I'm here to be the best. That's why I'm getting up and getting out of bed and coming to this company, because I am the best in the making. Remember, success is not a matter of chance. It's a matter of repeating those winning ways. I absolutely love what Mother Angelica said. She said, man can and does rationalize his sins or his excuses. He finds reasons for all his weaknesses. He invents excuses that first calm and then deaden his consciousness. He blames God, he blames society, education, and environment for his wrongdoing. What if we flip that on our head? What if we ditched all our excuses and just looked for reasons why we should succeed. Let's go into the guided visualization to end the show as the music just fades out. It's been an absolute pleasure to be with you here on the Midweek Motivation, and I look forward to our next show. This is the guided visualization. I close the eyes of my body and begin to open the eyes of my mind. My being is filled with love and gratitude. I'm absolutely radiant. I'm in the right place at the right time, and infinite peace fills my heart. I see myself healthy. I see myself prosperous. I see myself flourishing. I see myself well. I see myself happy and doing the very thing that I was created for. I see myself having, being, and doing the good I desire. I see myself contributing to the greater good of humanity. I give of myself in every situation, and I am richly rewarded. I see myself divinely blessed with health, wealth, and success. I am thankful for this. It is good, and it is very good. Thank you so much for spending the last 30 minutes with me. My name is Keenan Paulson, and this was your Midweek Motivation. See you guys next week.
brandlive.co.za. Harnessing the power of talk radio. brandlive.co.za.